everybody for tuning back in. I'm Tyler, All My Larry Fishing, Bass Slingers Pro Staff. Today we are going to attempt to catch some good old Reservoir, Pennsylvania Reservoir largemouth bass on the Stanley Jigs Dirty Water spinnerbait. Water's got a nice little bit of color to it, and the wind has been on and off, but it's been picking up and then dying down, picking up and dying down. So I think it's good conditions to show you guys that spinnerbaits work even on the hottest days, as long as you got a little bit of watercolor and a little bit of wind. But like I said, I'm going to be running with a Stanley Jigs half-ounce double willow blade spinnerbait today. Natural silver and black skirt, and one of my willow blades is gold and the other one is silver. And hopefully we can get some largemouth bass for you guys today. Stay tuned. Oh, look at that. First one on the day on the spinnerbait, boys. Got him good. That's a Stanley Jig spinnerbait. There's some lay down trees here that I'm, make sure we're recording. We are. There's some lay down trees here that I'm fishing. And there's the first largie of the day. Wind picked up, tied on a Stanley Jig spinnerbait, and bam, first fish. He's a good fighting largie too. Oh, he inhaled that thing too. Yeah, there's some down tree branches here that I'm just slow rolling my spinnerbait by, and he smoked it. There's one. The water's kind of clear too, guys. And I just fished this with a swim bait. And the swim bait, it was so windy a second ago. Now the wind, of course, died down. That tied on the spinnerbait, but it was so windy here a second ago. I was like, screw it, I'm tying on spinnerbait. It's a nice fish. Oh, please be hooked good, dude. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, stay down, you little fatty. Oh, around the same size, a little bit better though. There's two of them, boys. Stanley Jig spinnerbait. Look at that. Oh, set into you good. Oh, it feels good to be back out catching the buckets. Catching the buckets, baby. Like I said, Tyler, All My Larry Fishing, Bass Slingers Pro Staff, and we were using the Stanley Jigs spinnerbaits. Water's clear today, but we do have nice wind. Joe, you guys are fighting hard today. You guys are fighting hard today. First largemouth video in a minute. How about that? Oh, check or not. I'll make sure everything's good on this end. Alrighty. We got two of them. Sure, he must have trailed it back a ways. Sure, one of the most fun bites you can have, guys, is a spinnerbait. And spinnerbait's one of the rare moving style baits that you can fish somewhat clear water with. Just pick a natural presentation. What I have on right now is pretty much like a bluegill. But it's got one silver blade and one gold blade. I swear that makes it look more natural. I don't know why. Thank you guys for watching the video again today. Tyler, All My Larry Fishing, Bass Slingers Pro Staff. Today, all I was doing is, so there where I was wading in the reservoir, there was a depth change and a weed line that was running right off that depth change. And all I was doing is I was making like 45-degree angle casts along that depth change, slow rolling my spinnerbait. The wind would kick up, it would help, it would make the blades spin even harder. Water had a nice bit of color to it, like I told you guys in the intro. Wind was nice, so in the summertime, it is possible still to use spinner baits on a regular basis and catch bass, but you need some wind and you need a little bit of water color. Only able to catch 2 largemouth today, but as hot as it is and for being out here using a spinner bait, I'll take my 2 largemouth and head on home. It's pushing 80 degrees, and we were still able to catch 2 nice largemouth bass on the spinner bait in like an hour of fishing, just wading around the reservoir. And I probably only fished maybe a 150 yard stretch of the reservoir, just walking down around, and caught my fish honestly both within like 30 yards of each other, just off some laydowns. But spinner baits can work in the summertime, you just need the right conditions. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't already, pick you up some of these Stanley Jigs dirty water spinner baits. They work great and they work year round, and they are very, very well built. You've seen this one catch large and smallmouth bass now this year. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following, sharing, all that good stuff. I'm Tyler, All My Larry Fishing, Bass Slingers Pro Staff.